Welcome to Bandit Films Central, and thanks to the doc for taking on this series of films. I set up Bandit Films back in Dublin 30 years ago and moved to Leitrim nearly 25 years ago, so most of the work has been produced out of here. But when I was going through the work, I realised that there's quite a strong strand there of work that made on Leitrim themes and shot here, and this is the programme that we're putting out now. We start with the Leitrim Equation, which was musically directed by Donald Lunny, collaborating with a bunch of fantastic Leitrim artists and musicians to delve into the musical heritage of the county, into the work of Turric O'Callaghan back in the 17th century to Nan Fitzpatrick in the early 20th century, and John McKenna also from nearby here in Drumkieran. Incredible music, incredible energy in the music. We follow that with Homeland, which goes into the whole story of emigration and immigration in Leitrim. When you live here, you really sense at times the emptiness of the place, and then when you research it a bit more, you find that the population of the county now is only 1/5 of what it was on the eve of the famine. So there's quite a unique story there which we explore in Leitrim, including the new waves of immigrants who've moved here from as far afield as Kurdistan, and then from mainland Europe, and more recently people like myself, internal migrants from the likes of Dublin and Belfast. So Building on the Edge was a film which goes into, it's an architectural theme. Peter Kalman, who designed my studio here, has got quite a unique style of tutoring people through how to design and build their own homes. And we made this film in 2006 at the height of Ireland's property boom, and it turned out to be quite prescient because Peter was really very critical of the way we were building our houses at that time. So we follow that with a short film. We stray across the border into Sligo for a film called Astray, which is adapted very loosely from Seamus Heaney's translation of the medieval Mad Sweeney or Bulla Hivna story. And I'd actually been asked to make a promotional film about Sligo, about its artistic talent and about its landscape, and I was looking for a narrative hook to build that promotional film on, and Seamus Heaney gave us permission to use his story. So the one feature film in the selection is Black Ice. Black Ice came about because I wake at night time here. We live in a very quiet part of North Leitrim here, and you'd wake to the sound of racing cars, and then you'd go down to the crossroads in the morning and you'd see the crop circles, as Brian Layden, my co-writer, would call them, or the tire marks, the donuts left behind by the boy and girl racers. So this collection of films also includes a film which has the Shannon as its theme. It's largely shot in Limerick, but the Shannon is a big presence in Leitrim, and where it ends up in Limerick, you have this major project, Ardna Crusher project, which was built in the 1920s to electrify the newly formed state. And I made it back in 2014, 2015 to show that it was possible for Ireland to make a big change in its energy direction, and this in the context of climate change. And if we could do it back in the 20s, then why could we not do it now in wealthier times? So I hope there's something in there that will interest you. It's been a great source of inspiration living here, making these films, and I'm really appreciative of the doc for rolling the films out.